the AP builds nowadays with the new items, and so you can even kind of get shades of old Gragas adding to some of that poke.
Just have some games on the stage since it wasn't going to change the outcome of their split. XU is someone that has had a really interesting career.
See the attempt at the pass here. Level 6 acquired for XU. He wants to use it.
You flash, he lands it. Mask flashes into the wall, but nice buffer from XU with the cease and desist to pick up first blood.
I thought that Castle might even invest his own time to try and solo one of the Void Grubs. As a top laner, you can invest a decent amount of time to try and get the single one and not have to deal with the shield, but...
Oh, one more auto attack. Oh, just maybe one more. Rich has flash available, but I don't think he can get a range. Body slam to connect the distance, and it is the barrel that takes
it. Does take a long time to kill nowadays as well, so it's going to be time for everybody to get here. You can see both AD carries walking their way over as well. And it's the slight cooldown advantage of not having the Varus ultimate available for Dignitas. Armeo's going to start.
Nice flank ult from Armeo. It resets the Rift Herald. Castle is pinching on the top side. Dove is forced to retreat, and Isles is the first one to fall. But they all turn on their Armeo, and as XU tries to isolate him from the rest of the team, Armeo buys some time using the passive to heal up from Tomo, and Tactical steps forward, zoning him off. XU with the Q flash lands the damage, but it's not enough as Armeo is able to step away thanks to Ole, bailing him out, and the rest of Dignitas are pushed off the Rift Herald.
Woo, Armeo with the...
Lancer, I have no idea. He has teleport available. He's going to match it now through the red buff jungle. The rest of Immortals are going to play this one slow. Rich is the first one that engages 2,000 HP on the dragon. It's going to be close. A spite was already used, but Armeo secures it. Dignitas trade for 2 kills on the Tactical and Ole. They have a 5-3 advantage. They take out Armeo as well. Castle's able to trade one back onto Rich, but the rest of the Immortals is a lost cause as Mask is on the run from Tomo. Castle is sniped out, and Mask falls.
And Dig, it's huge for them. Trying to get the consolation prize here. Always does feel nice to get a Rift Herald objective bounty shutdown, though, since its base is set at 500. The bigger base for those objectives, but Rich under tower.
This is a tanky Gragas, so he might be able to sustain himself for a little bit of time, but there's so many spells being used onto Rich. And eventually, oh, but Isles comes in from Fog! The Battle Dance Flash keeps Rich alive, and Mask is in trouble as he falls to the turret! Dignitas pull the hood over Immortals' eyes, but Tactical ensures that they get one out of the trade, and Isles will have to walk away.
Valiant effort there. Isles delaying the death of Rich, saving
this game. As we talked about it before, XU versus Armeo was a very common jungle matchup that we saw at the top in Challengers.
Coming from the Varus, who is 3 items here and almost also has his Muramana transformation. A little bit more ways there for Tomo to go, but there's the initiation. XU's in.
And he can't even get a chance to pop flash. He uses the cleanse, but it's to no avail. He still goes down. And Immortals, they've lost out on a major damage source, and as you called it, Kobe, they're just going to run it down mid.
All right, they've got 2 little range minions there trying to push with. And Mask here trying to delay, pushes on the bottom side. He does have a teleport of his own to try and escape, but Rich is going to get down there pretty quickly.
Is Mask in trouble? He should have this turret, so Mask is able to back off, still has teleport available.
Package timing as well. That's the benefit here for Dignitas. They can leisurely take away. Oh, never mind. They're going to go right now.
They're going right onto Armeo, but XU is diving deep onto Tactical, flashes away as he realizes that he overextended too far, and he gets punished. Can the rest of Dignitas salvage this play? It's still 4-on-5 against Immortals. Castle tries to flash, but misses the counter-strike stun. Tactical opening up with the current call, gets some decent damage onto Dignitas. With the dragon spawning in 1 minute, it doesn't mean that Dignitas cannot contest, because XU will still be back up.
Delay his arrival to the dragon, and he is going to have to roam down first.
Rich already trying to be the front line to buy space and see if they can get into the river. Ole engages on the Isles and Rich. Explosive cast, punts Tactical away so he cannot put damage into the front line. XU is here looking for Ole as he's in dismounted form. Armeo's going to throw out the ultimate. Rich tries to engage on the castle, but now he's really far away, forced to flash, but he just might burn down. Mask turns around with the Great Emperor's Divide. Rich is back into the play, but the rest of Dignitas are on the retreat. Armeo's leading the charge, and they bully Dignitas out of their own jungle.
Really good decision making from the Dragon Soul, unless XU does something truly crazy. Very much doubt he goes in there, though. From Immortals, because they are still wary of Corki package. They don't want to dive headlong in.
Oh, package used on the Castle. He's caught out. He has no flash. Rich can zone him with the barrel. Castle's only choice is to go back in, but he's got nowhere else to run. Great pickup by Dignitas.
All right, they're going to restart Baron then.
Is spawning in the next minute and a half at some point that they feel like they can just drop control over as Armeo finds an engage on the Isles. He pops the quickness, charms up the front line. Armeo's taking a lot of damage. XU finds the target onto Mass. Beautiful cast from Rich, and that's the punt that they needed. Mass goes down, but Tactical's firing bullets from the other side with the curtain call. Rich is still frontlining forward, forcing Castle to flee. In the end, it's still a 1-for-1.
Yeah, I think the Dragon is probably gone here. You'd have to work your way through this poke wall, and it is going to be the sacrifice of the Dragon Soul in favor of positioning. At this point, they know if they lose, spam out that poke damage and look for your angle. Package is ready. Isles is ready.
Dove is waiting in the fog of war, just waiting for Tactical to step on up. He can try to solo him out. He spots Tactical, and he knows that he's separated from the fight. Tactical is zoned out. He can't really contribute anything. Mask gets blown up. Only contribution is that Emperor's Divide, but two members are already gone from Immortals' side. Dignitas push Immortals out of the jungle, and they're going to turn
all that team fight just absolutely assassinated, and it means Dignitas will definitely be able to pick up their Baron. And after they Immortals, the defense, they've had some good defensive plays here to stall it out, to buy themselves some time. And they know they can't wait around.
They know a quick play has to be made here. They see Rich all isolated in the mid lane. No flash to be used. He tries to use it the last minute, but that's a clean kill onto Rich. They used a couple of resources there to make sure that they made the kill down, but at least it's a 5-on-4 in this bottom lane.
All right, Immortals. One more. Here they go.
Curtain call opens up. Finds one bullet on the Dove. The second bullet connects. XU will block with the fourth bullet, but that's still a lot of damage that Dignitas.
Return to the same game plan. Pushing up mid with 3 now, though, instead. A little bit safer here. As Tomo and Isles going to shadow Rich, but Ole goes for it again.
Armeo throws out the ulti. Rich front lines it. XU flashes forward, looking for Mass. Isles follows up. Mass tries to push him away with the Divide, and he's trying to run away, but he's got limited frontline help as Tomo isolates him out. Multiple knockouts being thrown into the front line of Immortals. Tactical steps on back, uses the curtain call, but to nothing. Castle is gone, and the rest of Dignitas will push on forward for their first win in the LCS.
They've done it with that one. This time around, they defend Rich. Everybody comes to the mid lane, and Dignitas will claim their victory.
Fantastic game for Dignitas. A couple of stumbles in the mid game there. Great defense by Immortals a couple times, but Dignitas, through thick and thin, endure and are able to pick up their first win in the LCS.
Shooting gallery here. The poke team looking for another one.
Trying to avoid all the pokes. Like, guys, just end the game already. Come on, leave me alone in peace. But smiles all around from the Dignitas squad.